What's up, guys? Mike Hamel here. Alexis, just hope you guys are staying safe at home. So today we're going to go over some wrestling technique. Last time I went over a 2-on-1 series, did you guys a couple moves that you guys could go off of that. This time we're going to go over a super common wrestling position. I'm sure you guys find yourselves here in jiu-jitsu as well. It's finishing from a single when my partner has a shin wizard. Okay, so again, I'm in on my shot. He's going to sprawl from here. He's got his overhook and he's grabbing his own shin. The reason he wants to do this is because he can start putting a tremendous amount of pressure on this shoulder, right? It makes it very hard for me to finish when he starts leaning into it. But this is the position that we find ourselves in all the time. This is the position that I found myself in all the time because I didn't want to shoot underneath people and get doubles. I was better off to the side where I could work some technical stuff. So from here, one of the rules of thumb when I'm in on this is I want to stay above the knee. Right? The moment I start getting below here, I start really getting torqued on, and I don't have as much pressure. So I want to stay above the knee. So I'm going to lock my hands. For my first finish, I'm just going to do the simple go behind and shell fit. So I'm going to plant my hand as I keep my pressure on this leg so he can't kick out. I'm going to put all my weight on that hand, and I'm going to start circling. Once I circle, I'm going to use my leg to bend this leg out of place a little bit. Now from here, my hand that was on the ground can now turn to above the knee and I can go to the shoelaces. I'm just gonna pull it to my back hip. Even if he keeps this wizard, I'm still in a good shelving position. Now from here, I'm just gonna switch my hands, go to the far ankle, and I can drive him down from there. Get that shoulder in the butt. So again, I'm in on this shot, he's got a shin wizard. I got my hand, I'm gonna plant it on the mat. I'm going to get my butt up in the air, start circling. The moment I pass this ankle, I'm going to slide my knee through, put all my weight on that back hip. I'm going to go to above the kneecap, right on the shoelaces, pull it up to my far leg. Now from here, I'm going to go far side. My shoulder is going to drive in the butt, and I'm going to drive him down and cover for my two. Okay, so that's one finish. The next one I'm going to do is I'm gonna bring him up to my feet. Now from here, he's got that good shin wizard, and he's putting a lot of pressure on me. It may be hard for me to circle, right? If he's leaning into me quite a bit, it's gonna be hard for me to hit that shelf and go behind. So from here, all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lock my hands. My knee that's closest to him, I'm gonna use that as a table to slide his leg right up. So I'm gonna come here, and I'm gonna yank him to my hip. Now from here, we're still in about a 50-50 situation. So I'm just gonna bring it up to my feet and pick it up in my armpit. Now to finish from here, I'm gonna take my hand that's back, not on the leg, and I'm gonna go collar tie. And as I collar tie him, I'm just gonna block his ankle, right? Now I don't need to kick. A lot of you guys are gonna try this, and you're gonna try to freaking karate kick him in the ankles. I don't wanna do that. I just wanna use his momentum and follow him down to the ground. Okay, so again, I'm in on this shot. He's got a shin wizard. He's putting a ton of pressure on me. So I'm just gonna get strong, use my knee, lock my hands, and slide him up to my hip. Now from here, I gotta come up to my feet, keep my head in a good position. This knee should be in my armpit, thumb should be up. Gonna go collar tie, bump him down to the ground and cover. Okay, now we just got one more finish. This one is going to be our easiest finish, but I'm going to be able to get it a lot on people when I start mixing things up, right? When I start moving their feet a little bit. So sometimes I'll just yank him. As I yank him, his knee comes closer to me, right? As I yank him, his knee's going to come closer. I'm just going to take my free hand and run this double from the inside, circling to his back. This one's gonna have to maybe be off of a scramble. If I get somebody who's real good and they start posting their leg out, I gotta go to my different finishes. But a lot of the time, they'll feel comfortable here. And so as I give them that little bump, it's gonna come. If I can, I'll take my hand off the knee and I'll reach that far ankle. If not, I'll reach my front hand. Sometimes I can get both, pull it in, circle around the butt. So we'll review the three. The first one, I'm gonna put my weight on my hand, circle, bump this leg across. Once I get that, I've got my hand above the kneecap, right on the shoelaces. I'm gonna pull it to that shelf position, switching my hands, going knee, back double. My shoulder should be in his butt crack, pushing him down forward. Okay, the next one, we're gonna bring it up. So he's putting a lot of pressure on me. I'm gonna lock my hands, slide up to my hip, come up to my feet, collar tie, bump the ankle, cover him straight to his back. And then the last one, kind of hitting my bully double from the knees. I'm gonna yank right here when his knee comes close, reach my hands, pull, land, circle behind. So that's my single leg from the Shin Wizard finish. Hope you guys enjoyed watching that. Stay safe out there.